Hey everyone, my name is Mausami. In this video, we are going to talk about what Bach Flower system is. The idea is to give you a brief outline on Bach Flower system or Bach Flower healing system so that you could explore it yourself. The Bach Flower system is a healing modality. It consists of 38 flower essences prepared from flower heads, trees, spring water. The system heavily relies on one's emotional approach to any situation or his personality type, thought process, etc. Depending on these characteristics, one or more flower essences are chosen to make a unique blend for each individual. The system was formulated by Dr. Edward Bach in England between 1929 and 1936. In order for us to understand what this healing modality is, it is important to know a little bit about who Dr. Bach was and his life. He was born in England in 1886. He always wanted to pursue the healing profession and hence eventually he studied modern orthodox medicines, started practicing in the University Hospital in London. During this time, he realized that the modern medicine was focused on the disease of the sufferer, sharply aimed at masking the symptoms of the diseases, disconnecting and ignoring the mind and emotions of the patient. Cure seemed far away. He also realized during the early days of his life that fear of illness was far bigger than illness itself. In 1917, while he was still taking care of his patients, he suffered hemorrhage and was operated on for cancer. He was given 3 months to live. He was given only 3 months to live. However, he got back to work as soon as he could get out of his bed and immersed himself in finding out the cause of disease. Later, he studied homeopathy and bacteriology, became very famous indeed as a bacteriologist, discovered his famous 7 homeopathic nosodes, which are still very much in demand and popular. These nosodes were modified versions of the intestinal bacteria that were responsible for the illnesses. There were 7 groups of these modified bacteria used as nosodes. They were either injected or given orally. However, he was dissatisfied with using bacteria to cure people. He wanted something pure, natural. He once said, "I wish it were possible that we could present to you 7 herbs instead of 7 groups of bacteria." During this time, he observed that people face similar situations at day-to-day lives, but their reactions to them are very different. Also, a certain individual usually responds with a similar emotion or reacts similarly in almost every situation in his life. This became the very foundation of the healing system that he discovered, which came to be known as the famous Bach Flower Remedies. He noted that the negative emotions such as fear, anxiety, shock, hopelessness, shame and guilt with which people usually react to their respective diseases or circumstances could be grouped together. The cure to diseases is not focusing on the diseases, rather cure these negative moods and emotions that are responsible in the first place for the breakdown of the health. With this insight, he developed a system to group these negative emotions and moods in 7 groups and dedicated the rest of his life to find pure, natural remedies to cure them. So let's see what these groups are. There are 7 groups, as I said. 1. Fear, instability or uncertainty due to indecision, insufficient interest in the present, that is, living in the past or future or being inattentive or uninterested in life, loneliness, sensitivity to external influences or ideas, despondency or despair, and overcare for welfare of others. Surprisingly, an individual always goes through one or more of these emotions at a time. These groups also encapsulate all the modern mental health disorders, such as anxiety, depression, despondency, anger, aggression, unable to be assertive, blame, shame, inattentiveness, fear, inability to make decisions, overly proud, suicidal tendencies, rage, shock and trauma, tiredness, exhaustion, feeling lost in life, being possessive or controlling, and the rest of it. Modern scientific researchers have already established the fact that our physical health is majorly governed by how we feel. Often, the world's best doctors cannot heal an individual if he himself doesn't want to be healed. That is to say, if he does not feel hopeful and positive about his treatment, he cannot be healed. Hence, maintaining a positive, balanced outlook or emotional state towards life is very important. In order to combat the negative emotions and moods, 38 essences were discovered by Dr. Bach. With these essences, in his lifetime, he was able to cure diseases that couldn't be healed with using the orthodox medicines, almost miraculously. The duration of the system depends on how open and receptive an individual is, exactly the way it is in the orthodox medicine system. Children, animals, and plants show effects within just a few hours. Sometimes adults too show quick results, perhaps within a few hours or 2 to 3 days. However, the system itself says that it takes about 3 weeks to show any results. There are various healing modalities today, both in orthodox and alternative systems. Bach Flower system is one of such systems. However, it is very gentle yet very profound, an affordable way to address the healing of the very core of our personality, which disbalances our connection with health, joy, direction of life, and life purpose. Bach Flower system is an excellent, pure, natural remedy to find the connection between our soul and our personality. If this video was helpful to you or you think that it could be helpful to others, please like, share and comment below. You could also subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos. Stay healthy, happy and blessed. Bye for now.